What's up, everybody, man? It's time to rebuild on this one, the Tennessee Titans. All 32 coming to you.
Yeah, y'all come on in the building. Y'all already know what time it is. I'm out here. The tailgate experience.
Go, baby. We're here now. Season opener. We about to turn it all the way up. We about to take the victory. Get the dub, y'all. Let's go.
All right.
Go. Keep pounding. Keep pounding.
Let's get it. What do we got right here? Who in the house right here? All right.
Roll on up. A happy birthday to this one.
Y'all know what time it is. Monday Night Football don't get no better than this. I'm trying to tell you. Let's get it. All right, who we got right here? We got some down here. We got Wonder Woman right here. All right, it's taking out. All right, what you got here? What you call yourself? Wonder Panther? Panther Lynch. All right. It's Panther Lynch. Like first. All right. Yeah. Y'all keep on. Let's get it. All right. Right here, y'all at Royal Riot Tailgate Party. Oh, man. It's on. We told y'all we gonna do y'all that thing. And y'all know what time it is. All right. So we get on that thing.
Yo, man, it's your boy in the building. And guess what? It's time to rebuild the Tennessee Titans. And so sitting at number 1 overall in this draft right here, I'm going to give y'all a little bit of overview of what's really going on over there in Tennessee Titan land. Because make no mistake about it, the offensive line is in shambles. Let's just say what it is. Let's just call it what it was. They went 3-14 this year, and it prompted a lot of major changes. Trad Brinkle over there, general manager Mike Bergoni. Like I said, they set out to really get out here and try to fix this thing, and it's going to be a tall task at hand because they're going to have to get some new staff. They added a new assistant general manager, and Dave, I believe, is Ziegler. They added Ziegler in, vice president of football operations, Reggie McKenzie. They're sitting at number 1. And they earned that spot being one of the worst teams in the NFL. The offensive line is a mess. Like I said, the right tackle position is up for grabs. Nicholas Petit Frere is what I guess his name, the pronunciation of it. He was a disaster at right tackle this year. And no other player really stepped up to seize the opportunity in his place. You got a bevy of guys. You got free agents that you could take your time and look at. But you got to somehow capitalize on this offensive line, getting some pieces and some depth in there. At the quarterback position, you're trying to make a decision between Mason Rudolph and Will Levis, Mr. Mayo himself. You're trying to make a decision. Has it really been those guys, or has the offensive line really let them down to the point where it's really affecting the QB play? I'm gonna be real with you. And I'm gonna attack this right now. Anytime you got Will Levis and Mason Rudolph and you can't pick between the two of which one is better, understand that you need to be at the top of this draft looking for a QB. I love Will Levis. I like him. A couple of years back, he was a high prospect coming out of that draft. But we all look at that draft class now as an underwhelming draft class, being that C.J. Stroud is really the only QB that hit. Maybe Hendon Hooker, but you haven't had the opportunity to see him behind Jared Goff at all. And then every other between Jake Haener and the guys, Bryce Young has been underwhelming to say the least. I don't think that he's going. Let me tell you something. If Bryce Young has a campaign like he had the year before where he got benched after 2 games and then he came back out and tried to play, they'll probably be moving on from him in Carolina land. So it's going to be looked at as one of the worst drafts for QBs Well, hell, the year before that was even bad as well. When you had oh my god, in that draft we got Matt Corral, you had Desmond Ritter, you had the same guy that you got here, Malik. The gosh, I had his name on the top of my head. You know who I'm talking about? The guy that was out there helping and campaigning people, and helping people cross the road, old folks, being nice to them. Yeah. Y'all got up off of him real quick. That draft was terrible. But the focus for this draft is going to be quarterback, edge rusher, offensive line. Like I said, you guys need an edge rusher because Harold Landry and Arden Key are both scheduled to return in 2025. But you need talent at the position, man. Lord have mercy. It's bad. That's all I can say. You need a wide out because Calvin really is an explosive playmaker, but he out there by himself. Yeah, you need a safety in the worst way. I mean, you got a Monty Hooker, but nothing much else. Quandre Diggs, he ended up on injured reserve at some point in time. So, I mean, let's just be real. Y'all extremely thin on this team, and some depth could go a long way. So, if I'm the Tennessee Titans, I'm going to rebuild this thing, and I'm going to rebuild it in the image of, okay, I'm going to have to get my QB, and then I might have to trade back and potentially get as many picks as I could. So, without further ado, let's get into it as we do. I'm going to try to do just that as the GM today. The Tennessee Titans sit, like I say, in one of the best positions that you could have. You get the choice of choosing between Cameron Ward and Shedeur Sanders. And I'm going to be honest with you. If I had my true pick, Shedeur Sanders is always going to be the guy for me because I believe he is number one. Now, they may think Cam Ward might be number one, but to me, Shedeur Sanders is really the only battle-tested QB here. But when you take him, you got to make sure that you cater to him specifically. Now, with that being said, you're sitting at number one, so everybody gonna want to be. They're gonna send you trade offers, and unless it's a really good one, like right there, the Patriots send you the 4. They want you to go back to 4. But what they offer you? They offer you shit. So no, you're not doing that. No, none of these are good enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come on in here, and I'm going QB. QB is the number one thing for me. I don't believe in Will Levis nor Mason Rudolph. Shedeur Sanders is my guy. And after I take Shedeur Sanders, I'm going to build this entire offense in his image, in his likings. This guy, young guy, needs speedy guys. He needs running backs. He going to need everything. Ooh, the Cowboys just sent me an overhaul of picks right here. And I'm probably going to take that. Let me see what the other ones are. Yeah, you're going back a couple spots, but you ain't getting much. Buffalo want to give me future picks. The Cowboys trying to give me picks right now. So if I go back 9 spots, they're going to give me a 3rd round and 3 5th-round picks. I'm taking that right now because I got to build this team. Now, if you get offered anything close to that on draft day, you run to the podium if you're the GM for the Tennessee Titans. And you damn near better knock everybody over getting there. So with that being said, we sit on the clock right now. Tennessee Titan fans, stand up because it's time to go in here and try to get your guy something to work with. And I'm going to be honest with you. When you're in a position where you need everything, where do we start? Let's see who are all available. You got Trayvon Henderson sitting right there. I love the talent, first of all. Because you got no weapons, no playmakers, you got no offensive line. You got, goddamn. Right here, like I said, it's not a sexy pick. It damn sure ain't. But I need a life-saving, a game-changing, and I don't want to miss out on any superstars that I could potentially get. But if I build this offensive line the right way, anybody that I put back there could be a superstar potentially. That's how I'm going to look at it. So with that being said, I'm going interior offensive lineman on this one right here. Even though, goddamn, Jahad Campbell, he dropped. Siobhan Ravenel dropped too. Hold on now. Donovan Jackson is the one that makes the most sense for what I'm trying to build here in the trenches. But damn, Jahad Campbell, the linebacker from Alabama, gives me a pause. I got to think about it now because I got to get somebody on the defense too that could be a difference maker. And this draft is filled with offensive linemen that you can get. Like I said, I'm gonna build this thing for Shedeur. God damn, you get a potential star in Campbell. Ooh, like I said, you need it on both sides of the football. So hell, you really can't go wrong here. Donovan Jackson makes the most sense right here, but I'm gonna go Jahad Campbell because, and I know if you were a fan, you're gonna say, what the fuck? Just pause, calm down. Calm down. I could not bypass that talent dropping to me. I couldn't bypass it. I could not bypass that at all. So that's why I did what I did. But from here on out, like I said, you make sure you get everything that you can get. And you get it at the best available position. So we're sitting here in third round. I'm going interior offensive line right here. I know I should go Darius Alexander, Toledo, but I just went there. Matter of fact, Shedeur gonna need some help on this off. He gonna need some help, dog. But I'm gonna go right here and I'm gonna give you potentially Marcus Imbo, interior offensive line. Because the way how y'all boys need help on the offensive line bad. Like I said, the offensive line is in shambles. Make no mistake though, y'all scary good on defense, but I'm gonna make sure I get Shedeur a weapon. Gunnar Helm is a no-brainer. I'm taking him 10 times over 10 because I want to make sure that I got weapons for him. And you get a very good guy in him that you can take your time and, build with. Right here, I'm a trenches guy. I'm going Joshua Farmer every time, because, like I said, you guys need it on both sides of the football. I mean, so you can't really go wrong on anything that you get. Anything is going to be a help because y'all just that inept. Right here, I'm going to go get probably, y'all need safety help in the worst way. I can't overlook Ransom. I want to go right here and get Ollie Gordon because Ollie Gordon is dropped. He's dropped to me. I can get corners. You got Jacob Parrish and Quincy Riley sitting right there. I can come back and double back and get a corner. This guy is not going to be here from Oklahoma State. But then again, like I said, you guys need some everything. So can't go wrong with it. And hey, in the worst way, you can at least just build your team. In the worst way. So you got right here your QB of the future. You got a star linebacker. So far, you got an interior offensive lineman. You got Gunnar Helm at tight end. You got D tackle Joshua Farmer, and then safety. And what I'm going to do here, like I said, I'm going to start building this offense from here on out. Ollie Gordon is going to be the guy that's going to take y'all to the future, man. Y'all got the backer. Now let's look at weapons. Let's get some weapons. Ricky White, UNLV. That's a no-brainer. Like I said, everything's going to be catered to the offense from here on out. Yeah, this is the thing. I'm going to get Luke Kandra, Cincinnati. That should fix your interior shell a little bit. Ooh, we got an option to go back 2 spots, and then we pick up some extra 5th-round picks. So, like I said, I'm going to accept that, and we're going to build this interior shell of the line. Once again, the entire offensive line is in shambles, like I said before. I got us 2 interior offensive linemen. You're going to need a tackle sooner or later. And Jack Nelson is a steal. Him and Jalen Rivers. Hell, I might need both of them boys back to back. That's just how bad it is over here. That's just how bad stuff is over here on this line, dog. Back to back. I just took 2 tackles. Like I said, you got 2 interior offensive linemen. I mean, let's just be real. This right here is going to help the overall success of y'all offense. When you got Shedeur, you got 4 linemen I just grabbed and a tight end, Gunnar Helm. You got Ollie Gordon at running back. And then I turn around and did I not get y'all a receiver? Y'all gonna need that receiver, dog. Y'all gonna need him because, like I said, you got one lonely guy. Y'all got Pat from Illinois. I'm gonna give y'all Pat from Illinois. And then I might turn around. I might give you Nick Nash as well. Pat Bryant, you got so far. I'm gonna give you Nick Nash probably. And if this don't help build y'all into an offensive juggernaut, I don't know. There ain't no help. There just ain't no help after this right here because I just took what the board gave me. I didn't ask for nothing. I didn't go trading, big time. I took and accept what came to me. And as a GM, you got to know that. You got to know when to fold, when to go. And you just can't be, jumping all over here and there. And you just got to also understand you won't be able to fix everything in 1 year. You guys need an edge rusher, so I'm going to get your man right here. We're in the 7th round. So everything you're getting right here at this point is basically going to be players that's, how do you say it? Depth, rotational players. But let's look at this thing overall. This was a very good draft, if you ask me. If I'm getting this right here, I say I have a chance to see some wins going from 3 wins. You probably go up at least by 3 more, maybe 4 more wins in 1 year. Because you got a QB of the future. And like I said, you got a guy that's going to give you 34, 3,500 yards off the rip. Maybe 33 at the low bottom. But that's better than what you have from the quarterback position. And he has the dual threat ability to, come out here and give you potentially 300 to 400 yards on the ground. Like I said, you got Jihad Campbell, which is a star to me at the linebacker position. You can play him, like I say, standing up, or you can put him in the dirt. It don't really matter. And then, like I said, Gunnar Helm is going to be low-key the guy, and I look at him potentially getting between 500 to 600 yards his first year as a tight end. If he achieves over that, yeah, that'll be great. But just getting him that his first year, because like I said, Gunnar Helm from Texas, he's a very productive guy. Most people on most teams, he probably would get about 250 to 300 start now. But because he's coming to a team that's so dependent upon offensive production, he's going to be a focal point. Then, like I said, you get Joshua Farmer, your D tackle that you could put there, come up in there, nose guard, really be nasty. Lathan Ransom will come out on that back end and help out. You got Ollie Gordon at running back, which is a star. Ricky White, UNLV, is a guy that can come out here and give you good numbers. And you could really, really put him beside Calvin Ridley and see what he can be. He can be your number 2. And like I said, I went and I built this offensive line for you guys because I said I gave y'all one at each position. I gave you tackles and I gave you interior guard play. If y'all can't fix that off of having 4 interior linemen added to this team, well, like I said, 2 interior linemen, 2 tackles, I don't know what to tell you because at that point, you got a whole new that's an entirely new offensive line. And then you got money in free agency where you can come and really, and this is what the thing is. Free agency is supplemental. You build through the draft, but free agency is supplemental. It's supposed to add to what you already have. And like I said, Pat Bryant and Nick Nash. Nick Nash is a slasher, speedy guy. Like I said, Shedeur would really benefit from having that. And then you got Kemion Rucker. And everybody down here in the Carolinas know Kemion Rucker. If you anyway close to UNC. So with that being said, man, if you like what I did for you, let me know. Tennessee, that's right up the street for me. That's 4 hours. So I think that we looking at the Tennessee Titans and what they need for their particular team, this would help out a long way. No, it's not going to be a quick fix overnight. They're not going to be the Washington Commanders where they just one draft and boom, they fix it there in the playoffs. But this could help out a whole lot. It can't hurt. Can't be any worse than what you already are. With that being said, it's your boy, and I'm trying to fix the Titans for you. All 32, I'm going to every single team. I'm listing out all 32 mock drafts around here. So let's get into it as we do.